Yeah, we're watching The Happy Elf. Well, this movie really had a negative impact on you, didn't it? Yeah. The Happy Elf is responsible for a death now. Fuck this shit.
And now, our feature presentation.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! I'm Dylan Gable.
Happy Halloween, I'm Dawson!
And today, we're going to be talking about something special.
The Happy Elf! The Happy Elf!
Today, we're talking about The Happy Elf.
The best movie ever made in 2005.
Yeah, 2005. Okay. Want to talk about the budget for this movie?
Yeah, it was a small budget. It was only, like, what, $2.5 million?
Did you see the 2.5 million put on screen?
Yeah, it went straight down the drain.
I wonder how much of it went to fucking Rob Paulson to lend his voice to this shit.
Probably quite.
Oh, I mean a masterpiece.
A masterpiece.
Oh yeah, this 45 minutes really just changed my life.
Yeah, it made me, want to, not be alive.
Yeah, The Happy Elf.
What's your favorite part of the movie?
I loved all the adventure that it had.
I liked the music and singing.
Even though there's only, two musical numbers in this movie?
2 or 3, something like that.
Okay. Let's just skip to the ending of this movie first. Let's talk about the great conclusion to this movie's plot.
I don't even fucking remember.
So they're in that town. It's called Blues Town. They're known for making question marks in a factory. And you know what saves the day? Exclamation marks!
The plot of the movie is the main elf, Hubie, is trying to make this sad village happy so they get presents on Christmas and all that.
Great, exciting plot, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Man, this movie deserved every Razzie. It was so good. I mean Oscar. Oscar, let me correct myself.
I like the part where they had to do recess. It was 1 minute long. Which...
And that minute wasn't even a minute. It was more like 2 seconds.
You have to watch this movie. It's just so shitty. I mean, good.
Oh, yeah. It was so full of action.
Yeah, it was... it was something.
If you don't have this movie in your collection...
Are you really a movie expert?
Because we love all them good movies like...
200 Miles Per Hour. Jack and Jill.
Madam Web.
I'm Not Ashamed.
Fuck. Christmas with the Cranks.
Dolgo. Or Delgo. What the fuck it's called?
Dougal.
Dougal? What else? What's a really good movie? Morbius.
Borderlands.
Red One.
Okay. Let's talk about the comedy! What did you think of the comedy in this movie?
It was so fucking funny!
Yeah, I was just laughing my tail off.
It was so funny, I forgot to laugh. I mean, I was laughing nonstop.
Oh, yeah. If you thought Jack and Jill was hilarious, just get a load of this.
It was laugh out hilarious.
From front to back.
What else can we say about this masterpiece?
This 45 minutes didn't really give us much to say, but don't worry, we'll have more to say.
I've been searching for this movie for like 5 years. And I found it. And I paid $4 for it. And that's $4 I'll never get back. Now I must live in regret. I mean happiness. And, be all joyful and happy all the time because of the happy elf.
Okay. Let's talk about the animation.
For being $2.5 million, this animation is better than most movies.
It makes Avatar look avatarded.
This movie is so realistic, I forgot I was even looking at a TV.
Yeah, I was just so taken out of this. I mean, immersed in this world. I just couldn't believe the awful thing. I mean, beautiful things my eyes were seeing.
This movie was so good and beautiful, it made me want to put bleach in my own eyes. Because now looking at real life, I realize this is just trash compared to that. Avatarded.
Okay. Let's talk about the main character. He looks like a retard.
Looks like, act like, and is.
Why did they get Rob Paulson to voice this character? I mean, he did such a good job. I mean, I'm not even kidding. He did do a good job because he's Rob Paulson. But this character was just so unbelievably stupid and annoying. I mean, such deep, fleshed out character that I just couldn't keep my eyes off the screen. I was so invested. My brain was happy with the story that I was being told.
He did such a good job pocketing that money. I mean, playing the role.
I wonder if that whole $2.5 million went to him.
Well, probably a good mill or so. At least half.
Because, he was like, yeah, he was in Animaniacs. He Animaniacs is so good. I mean, it's trash compared to this.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Animaniacs is way better than this. Please help me, because this movie held me hostage.
This movie makes me want to grab a knife and slowly drag it down my arm. I mean, give presents and joy and spread happiness around the world. It's so good.
Hey, Brian, what are we going to do today? Nothing much, Pinky. We're going to be watching a terrible movie called The Happy Elf, and the main character, weirdly enough, sounds like a more normal version of you.
Narf!
Didn't this movie just put you in the Christmas spirit?
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about the influence that Michael Bay had on this movie with all of the explosions that were in it.
Yeah. I thought I was watching the Transformers movies.
Like, never mind the poorly animated trash that was Transformers 1. You gotta watch The Happy Elf.
Yeah. This movie really decked my halls.
It really decked the halls. Decked my balls with... I don't know. This movie made me lose brain cells. I mean, it made me more intelligent.
This movie really jingled my bells.
Oh, yeah. Perfect way to describe it, Dawson. Mm-hmm. See, this movie really did help our intelligence.
This movie is like Jill from Jack and Jill.
Where Okay.
life.
Oh, okay. We can't get that good. Okay. Fuck. It even hurt for me to say. And he actually likes it. I hate Jack and Jill.
Where were you? Well, I guess we should stop talking about a good Christmas movie, Jack and Jill, and talk about an even better one, The Happy Elf.
Okay, so if you don't want to talk about Jack and Jill, and you want to talk about the Happy Elf, what more can you really say about the Happy Elf?
Not much, you know. It's so good.
Like, seriously, it has a terrible plot, terrible animation. I mean, great plot, amazing animation.
Yeah, it's so amazing.
This movie made me want to go to sleep. I mean, I was engaged the whole way through. It's so much fun.
I watched this movie maybe about a month ago or so, and when I watched it, I got maybe 10 minutes into it and took a 3-hour nap.
Yeah, that's how good this movie was, right?
Yeah.
What else? Okay, we touched on the story, the animation, the characters. Did we really get into the musical numbers much?
What's there to speak about the fucking music?
I mean, yeah, the first one, it has very lame, desperate attempts at rhyming. The lyrics were shit. The music was terrible. I mean, all that was amazing. Like, it should have been nominated for Best Original Song.
Mm-hmm. The second song...
At least was gracefully short.
Yeah. All it was just him trying to explain Christmas to a bunch of
like,
dumbass kids.
Christmas is happy. Christmas is cheerful. The end.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Happy Elf. 45 minutes of nothing. I mean, 45 minutes of action-packed fun.
Oh, we forgot out one thing. The town was known for two things. The question marks and the non-flammable coal.
Yeah, because how the fuck does that work? They pretty much use it as snowballs.
And then at the end of the movie, here's a big spoiler alert. The guy shined it, and turns out it was like some type of gold. That's it.
So it wasn't even coal.
So here's the question. Who was more of a dumbass? The main character or the people of the town?
The people of the town, obviously.
Both. They were both fucking retards.
Yep. M. Night Shyamalan, you got some competition here.
Oh, it's so good. I mean, oh, it's so beautiful.
So, is there really anything else to say about The Happy Elf?
It's so good. I remember watching it since I was like 5, I believe, when it was on TV. I used to watch it when I was younger, and here I am watching it now.
And I've never seen this shit beforehand. So this was my first time watching this.
And it was beautiful.
This movie gave me a stroke. I mean, this movie made me so happy.
This movie was so bad. I had cancer before watching it, and it gave my cancer. So defeating the first cancer. So I'm cancer free now. But since I was still watching it, it gave me more cancer.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to give The Happy Elf an A+.
You want to know what I'm going to give it? I'm going to give it a nice, big, fat, juicy, wet